class. Welcome to Parkview Field here. As we move into the future, it's time to start rethinking Fort Wayne. Now, the direction of the city has really started to change as we look at things like Harrison Square growing. It's going to be on you guys now to really see how the city connects as a whole. Now, as we look at our city here, it's going to be important that we look at how urban growth affects human environments. Urban growth has been important ever since the Romans. How a city works, what its function is, what its structure is, all play a vital role in the success of the community. Welcome to One Summit Square. For those of you that don't know, One Summit Square is a local gathering place managed by AEP. Now for this project, we've been challenged to look at the role that One Summit Square has in our city design, but also how we can improve its function and what our city does. Now, as you can see, One Summit Square is a beautiful location made up of natural green space and a courtyard. As we look at AEP's challenge of us in this project, they want us to look at how we can bring the two together in a more user-friendly, functional design. For years, Fort Wayne's been trying to come up with new innovative ideas at how we can use our urban downtown space. During this project, each class will be broken up into two groups that will look at how we can reignite what One Summit Square means to our city. As we look at this, we need to keep in mind environmental issues, budget, but most importantly, how we can connect our community and different cultures that live here in our great city. Now that you've seen One Summit Square, it's going to be important as you think about your design and the role that urban growth plays in our community to think what already exists, whether it be Parkview Field, Headwaters Park, or even here at Fryman Square. How can we connect what our city already has to offer with the beautiful space down at One Summit Square? As we continue to look at urban growth, history plays an important role, just like our first city building. History and cultures go hand in hand. Just like in our tourism project where we examine the role of the Hispanic community here in our city, we need to look again at how we can further entice involvement into what we do. Now, the Hispanic community plays an important role here in Fort Wayne. Each group is going to be challenged to create a marketing firm about their new idea and implementation at One Summit Square.